So thank you for coming. This is the core and glute focus for the first part of it today. So we'll do some work as far as using our core and our legs. You guys don't need a resistance band, just get your hand weights. And then if you do have a box, Susan, I know that you're doing both classes. Ayla, I'm not sure if you are. If you have a box or something to actually stand on for the second class, we're going to use that for some lunge work. If you don't have like a bench, like Susan, I thought you had like a bench at home. If you don't though, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about moving your coffee table. It's just for some split lunges that are a little more intense for legs. So no worries if you guys don't. Just thank you for coming, and we'll begin right now. Standing up and stretching. So just open up the hips, shake out the hands, shake out the shoulders, do a little pedaling out of the legs, thanking yourself for moving and doing anything. And then take a big breath in, reach up overhead, stretch. And then exhale, let the arms come down right into your forward fold. So just letting your head drop down, letting your hips open up. Just taking note of if you're a little bit tighter in certain places, maybe your lower back doesn't feel so good, just bend the knees a little bit and straighten the legs. And then we'll start to round up in 3, 2, and 1. Start to round up, think vertebra by vertebra. Take those arms up with you nice and tall, and then circle the arms down and around. And then just go into those shoulder circles for 3. Good, for 2 and 1. And then take it the other way, just circle up and around for 3, for 2, and for 1. And then shake those hands out. We're gonna get started flipping the long ways on our mat. So you guys flip it so you're horizontal, you're from your vertical to horizontal. Lower yourself down and walk it on out into your very first hand plank. I hope it's your very first hand plank of the day. Pushing down through those palms, extend those legs, kick back into your plank, pull your belly button up and in, pull the shoulders back. So if you feel like you're up into your neck and your shoulders, just tighten the elbows slightly in. And now tap your mat with the right knee, tap it with the left knee. So you're just going to that knee tap right, knee tap left, pulling in through your abs and just going at a nice even pace because we are working to stabilize with our center. We're still warming up. Out of this move, we're going to take it into a squat. So we'll pop the hips up for a down-facing dog, downward dog, and then we'll lengthen up from that forward fold right into a squat with your feet staying parallel, just so you know where we're going. I always feel like the quickie classes go, like the flow's a little bit faster, but at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, every day is a struggle. So just keep doing your best. It's like it's Tuesday, breathe, and tap that knee, and then lift up 5 more counts, in 4, in 3, into downward facing dog. Good, Ayla, good, Susan, here's your 1. Lift those hips up, hold the down dog stretch. Take an inhale, take an exhale, and now walk your hands back towards where those feet are, or meet your hands where the feet are. Keeping your feet parallel, sit your hips and tailbone back, draw the arms up with you, and now we're into a squat with the feet parallel, abs in. Yeah, Susan, I got so confused for around the days too, because there are certain days where I have certain private clients, but then I saw that email, I was like, oh crap, were I supposed to record Monday night? So I'm like, I get it. I was like, I understand. Take your squat now, 1 inch back, 1 inch down. I was like, what is the day? Keep breathing. Try to think about pushing down through those tiptoes and pulling the shoulders back just a little bit. Keep breathing. We've got another 5 seconds. In 4 seconds. Almost there, you guys. In 3, we're going to take it into a forward extension with that right foot. In 2 and 1, drop the hands down. Extend forward with that right foot. Take the back leg. Lift it so you've got the heel on releve. From here, pull your belly button in. Take the arms, extend them out. Good, you guys. Now we're going to tap that left foot in 10 times. Arms drop down and extend that left leg back. So in 9, we're going to do the same thing. Good. Other leg. That's in 7. In 6. In 5. Keep breathing. In 4. Nice job, Ayla. In 3. In 2. And here's your 1. Switch that front foot, you guys. Left foot forward, right foot back. Lengthen the arms up. Back heel popped up. Good. And then pull 10. So lengthening and stretching. Abs are pulling in. In 8. In 7, we're going to go into another squat hold. 6. So keep the feet together at the front of your mat. In 3, please. In 2, and last 1. Keep both of those feet in front. Take the arms, place your hands on your hips. Now releve, both heels pop up, drop the heels. So you guys are lifting the heels up off the mat. Try to keep the balls of your toes down and just continue to lift up and then drop, squeeze. Good. We've got 10 more seconds on these drops. So keep lifting and keep lowering. And another 9. We're gonna step it back. You've got your second plank on deck. That's an 8. In 7, try to sit your tailbones back a little bit further, you guys. In 5, chest up. In 4, no pulse. In 3, we're stepping it back, plank hold. In 2 and 1, step it back, right foot, left foot. You are into your second plank. Push the palms down, pull the belly button up and in. From here, right knee under, left knee under for your mountain climber. This is 30 seconds, you guys. So just think, plant the palms down under your chest. We're not going super fast, but we're also not going super slow. It's that in-between regular, like tighten in, pull, tighten in, pull, 20 seconds. And you're doing awesome. We're gonna take the next movement up, and it's gonna be a high knee pull. So the combo, I didn't wanna give you guys too much information before we got into it, but the combo is that lift, working the core from our planks, and then that lift up into our lunges or squats to get the legs and the glutes feeling good. So in 3, in 2, 1, walk yourself up with those feet to the hands, forward fold, or hands to the feet. Round on up, vertebra by vertebra. Take the arms with you. Good, stretch, stretch, stretch. Circle the arms back. I gotta get rid of this sweatshirt, it's too hard now. And then we're gonna bring the hands behind our head and go for a high knee lift. You guys can still face the same way you're facing, but just to see from the front angle, hands behind the head, same leg. We're gonna lift up, crunch, and then drop that leg back. So we've got 30 seconds crunch, and then drop back. So from the side angle, it doesn't matter which one you guys start with, just pull, and then drop back. So it's a tighten up, and then just a little light step back. In just about 15 seconds, we're gonna exaggerate this. It's gonna be a deeper move because the back leg is gonna go full on into a lunge. It's gonna be harder, but it's better for the abs. In 7, you can do it, and you can take as many breaks as you want. In 6, 5, 4, back leg is gonna extend back in a lunge. Nice job, you guys. 3, Ayla's beautiful. 2, Susan, you get credit for doing this later. 1, step the back leg back, take the knee down, tap the knee. Now you guys lift up, same thing, pull, tap, crunch, and then step it back. So you've got to work your balance a lot more here. Like, as you can tell, I'm almost falling. I have to keep concentrating on pulling my abs in because that's your powerhouse. That helps us balance. If you need to grab something like a wall or a chair to help, do it, but you're only in this one for 5 more seconds. And then we're gonna do the other leg in 4. And we start off with that easier version in 3, 2, and 1. Switch it, you guys. So now plant the other foot in front and then lift up, pull, and then drop. So again, it's just this to this for the first just about 30 seconds. And if you need to modify that second round through, doing this to this, that's fine too. It's like crunch, tighten in, open up the chest. Almost there, you guys. We're gonna go back for that little lunge. That back foot is gonna take a step back. The knee will drop down. It's supposed to be a little more intense, but you're getting good stuff for the glutes and pulling in from those abs. In 3, back leg steps back. In 2, and 1, here we go. Back leg, take it back, control it, tap the knee, lift up, and then re-crunch knee pulls up into chest. So find your balance, good. Push down through that front foot a ton to help you come out of that lunge when the back knee is lowered. That's gonna be a lot harder, so lift up, good. Nice, Susan, breathe. You can do it, taking as many breaks as you want. Nice, Ayla. Pull the chest up, and then round the spine. We're done with these ones in 10 seconds. Good job, you guys. In 9, in 8, you have your last plank of this series. 6, 5. I mean, there's more planks to come in next class. 4, 3, but you can always ignore me. 2 and 1, those are done. Bring the hands now. Step the right leg back, step the left leg back, pull your belly button in. Yeah, and then we're gonna go in for a foot tap, side to side, right, and then left. And these don't have to be huge taps. You guys make it small. Just think a little bit out, a little bit in. Like, I'm pretty close to the wall, so if you're in limited space and you're like, I can't make it wide, that's fine. But try to think about looking up and out and pulling your abs in as much as you can. Coming up next, if you do have one single hand weight, we're gonna use that for the crevice of our knee. It's a little bit of pretend, quote unquote, bungee work. So you'll have either that weight, like a 2 pound, 3 pound is fine, or nothing. You don't need anything. If you want an ankle weight, you can pop that on. quickly, you can do that as well. But it's not for a whole ton of time. Actually, I mean, go with you guys. You choose your adventure. We're here for another 5 seconds on these taps. And then in 4 seconds, we're going to take it down to the knees. We've got a quick child's pose, stretching out the back, giving the hands and arms a release. In 3, in 2, and there is your 1. You guys drop it down to the knees, extend back on those heels, stretch those arms out, reach, reach, reach. And then just take your child's pose or get a quick sip of water, whatever you got to do. Breathe. Nice inhale, nice exhale on that, or grab that hand weight. And then once you guys have had a second to get acclaimed with like, okay, a little stretch, a little shake out of the wrists, bring yourself back on down, palms down, making sure the knees are underneath where the hips are, so we're not like super wide and we're not like weird in the spine here. We're gonna go in for a stretch. Left leg is gonna lengthen. You don't need the weight for this one at all, but just have it handy. In 3, we're going here to here, you guys. In 2, and here is your 1. Stretch the left leg back, reach from the hip, and then pull back into your side. So lengthen out, and then pull back in. This is only for about 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna grab that weight and put it in the crevice of the knee. So that's behind where your knee is. And then that's that really lovely, both know what I'm talking about, bending and extending from 90 degrees up the sky, pushing through the heel. But that's still 15 seconds from where we are right now. So reach from the hip, pull back in. Go work. And 10, weight or no weight, whatever you're doing, just squeeze your butt. And you're doing awesome, you guys. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So grab that weight if you want it, pop it in the crevice of that knee, and then up squeeze. So pull your abs in, push through that heel. So the difference, like right now I'm showing you guys a flex. Think about flexing here when we change it. So when I go into a pointed toe, it's that lift up from the tippy toe. I mean, you guys know, but just in case your brain's having a day and you're like, I can't remember. So we're flexing for another just about 12 seconds, trying to keep that weight if you've got it, or again, if you don't, if you're cramping up, ditch it. But think top of the butt squeeze, pull your abs in. In 4, we're gonna go for that pointed toe. 3, but it's same lift, you guys. 2, and 1, fail right there. Lift up, point the toe, keep doing it. These weights are a pest. I gotta get rid of it. It's gonna keep slipping because my legs are burning out. Breathe and lift. So squeeze up, you're almost there. Keep tightening, keep pulling that heel back. We're gonna go into the other side in 7 seconds. You can take a little wrist shake out, but in 6, 5, lift, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Do a little wrist shake out left, shake out right, maybe pedal out those palms. And then let's bring that right knee down, left knee down. In 3, right leg will lengthen. In 2, and here is your 1. You guys reach the right leg out and then pull in. So think about tightening under, lengthening away from where that hip is, and then pull all the way through, all the way out. So tighten from the abs and then right back in. We've got a little bit more extending and bending before we finish out with that 90-degree bend on the knee. Here is just about 15 seconds. Pull in through the core, lengthen, re-stretch all the way out. Here's your 8. Then you will either grab that weight or you don't have to worry about it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, grab that ankle weight if you would like it. Bend that knee 90 degrees, and now up squeeze. So the abs are in tight, you're pressing down through those palms, shoulders are pulling back and down, and the first part of this, you guys, is just the flex. So think lift up, squeeze, flex, and push. Now I'm gonna let everybody else in for the next class. You keep doing that lift and that push. I promise I'm timing you guys, stay with it. Keep breathing, keep pushing. Up and squeeze in 5 seconds. You can do it. In 4, we're gonna change that to be a nice pointed toe. 3, 2, and 1, point the tippy toe, and now lift it. Lift it, so you guys are in that pointed tiptoe. Keep going, final 20 seconds. Yay, and welcome. Welcome to the next class, you guys. Keep going, Eli, keep going, Susan. Reach and lift with that pointed tiptoe. I was like, I'm making sure you get all the even booty work. Squeeze and lift. Here is your 7, up squeeze in 6, up squeeze in 5. You are done with your glute core combo in 4, 3, child's pose in 2, and there's your 1, take your child's pose. Good job, you guys. So welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to the regular full body class. Susan, I know you're staying. Ayla, are you staying or are you out? You're staying, you don't have to. No pressure. I was just like, if you're staying, you're going to hate me. Susan, this is why it's good you're doing this later, because you can take as many pauses as you need. So Zoe, thanks for coming. Noah, thanks for coming. Robin, Latif, I'm glad you guys are here. As a prop today, if you guys have it, you can use a box or like a coffee, well, I hate to say coffee table. If you have an elevated surface, like a chair handy, you guys, we're gonna do some lunge work where you can have your back foot on it. If you're like, doesn't sound good, I will give you the ways to modify to make sure you can still do the lunge work and get the benefit. But it's for split lunges and they're way harder that way. So if you wanna make it a little more intense for the lungy stuff, if you don't, that's okay. Yay. All right, guys, so go ahead, get started. We're gonna do a little shake out, a little stretch out. So thanks for coming. Please ignore how bright it is up front. I'm trying to make this somewhat more professional. So I've got a ring light and an actual camera, but then I realize I look like a crazy person up there. So I'm watching you guys, but just it's better lit back here then. So go ahead, everybody, thank yourselves for doing it. Do a little shake out from the feet. Open up the arms. Open up the shoulders just a little bit and go for that broad inhale, reach up, stretch. And that nice exhale, let it go. Go ahead, do 2 more of those, you guys. So that's that really big reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, let it go. Opening up the feet a little bit more. One more time. Big inhale, reach up, stretch. And then exhale, let it go. And now take the right arm and pull it across your chest. You guys are gonna stretch over here from that shoulder, that pull. Make sure when you guys are doing it, you're also not like up here in your neck. Try to drop the elbow down a little bit so you're gonna feel that release. And then twist your torso a little bit to the left side, feeling from the psoas, feeling from that part of your waist, and then bring it back center and then go to the right just a little bit. So getting a little bit of traction and that rotation to the spine. Yeah. And Carly, thanks for coming. Carly, if you have, go ahead, shake it out. Well, I'm trying to think what you've got at home. Take the other and bring it across. Something that you want to use for an elevated lunge, like I'm going to use this IKEA box. I don't know, the yoga block might be a little unstable, so I'd be careful with that. But if there's something else, go ahead and twist it back center. You want to grab it for the split lunges to make it worse. I've been really nice to us. I feel like the past, well, since we've moved here, I haven't made us do any split lunges. I haven't used the box at all. So we're doing it today, you guys. Or not. That's fine too. And then go ahead, shake out that arm, shake out those hands again. Bring the hands, so from behind your head, make your hands clasp like this, you guys, and then round in the upper back. So we're trying to feel a stretch for the upper back. And then open, expand the chest. Breathe, yeah. So open, expand. Latifa, this one's for you. Susan, this one's for you. I mean, for everybody. Noah, any of you guys, just all the tension that we're pulling up in the neck and the shoulders, upper back. So one of the good ones to do, round through, drop the elbows. Let's do 2 more, you guys. Expand the chest, expand from the openness here on the collarbone, and then non-stress time. Just getting active. One more time, open, open. And then release, let it go. And then take the forward fold. Let the arms dangle, let the head drop, let everything from the upper body, let it go. And then just once you're down, just do a little side to side with your head. Do a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And just extend maybe another inch down with your head looking under your butt. Look underneath for 3, for 2, and for 1. And let's round it all the way up. So you guys take that nice extension, reach, reach, reach. Yeah, beautiful, you guys. And circle it out. And then shake out those hands. And we're gonna get going here. Continue to face long ways on your mat, but I want you guys to grab, if you're doing more upper body today, grab your hand weights. They don't need to be a huge like size, you guys. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, I would say max, because we're gonna go into some walking squats where you're pushing down. Left side, pulling the arms back in, and then right side. So I guess it's not technically a walking squat, but it's just this, you guys. So you're sitting your butt and tailbone back and down. Squeeze the elbows in together. And then take it back. Yeah. Good, Zoe. That's it. Nice job, you guys. Good, Carly. Good, Latifa. Breathe, sit in your butt back, and then pull in, and then keep doing it. So as we're doing these ones, I mean, you guys are all advanced. You know what you're doing. Just think a little bit more of deepening. Stay where you're facing, you guys. But when you sit back in your squat, try to avoid this where the knees are starting to pull in. Think about pulling the belly in, putting more of your weight on your heels. So if anything, you were going to fall, you would fall back. You're not going to fall. But just think about planning more of that weight distribution back to the heels. Good, Carly. And then keep doing it. Keep breathing. As we pull the legs together, you're also squeezing in those inner thighs. And you've got a good, there's still about 20 seconds left for these. So taking your breaks when you want. Nice, Robin. Good job. Breathe. Nice, Noah. Good, Latifa. Just keep breathing and squatting. I was going to say until your heart's content, but we all know that that would not be, and that'd be no squats. So in 4 seconds, let's hold it. 3, 2, 1. Hold it, you guys, and now pulse it. So keep the arms here, unless that's too much. Zoe, relax your shoulders a little bit, my dear, just a tiny bit, and then keep pulsing. Let's bring the arms together, everybody. Pull in from here. Now, if you can, take the arms up either in front of your face, stay where your face is, but so you're here to here, or a little bit lower if you're feeling that pull in the neck too aggressively. 10 seconds, and then we're going to drop it down for a forward fold stretch. I promise your back will feel so much better. In 8, keep breathing, guys. 7, 6, 5, almost there. 4, you got it, Noah. 3, stay with it, Susan. 2, and 1. Drop the weights down, drop the head, and just chill out. You can do a little side to side with the neck, a little shake out from the hands. But what I am going to have us do from this position, you guys, is an extension up with the arms, and then clasp your hands back behind you if you're able to. So keeping the head dropped down, obviously if that makes no sense, I'll show you here, but it's where we're pulling from the shoulder blades up. And if you need to modify, just literally grab the wrist, because I realize sometimes it's harder to make that grip on the wrist. Or if like you just put lotion on, I always find like if I'm doing that without crap, everything's slippy. So just hold it, drop the chin to your chest, breathe in, breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round it on up. Yeah, good, you guys. And then shake it out. Do a little shake out from the hands. We're going to go back in for one more with these weights. And from these side steps, you guys, it's going to be a plie this time. So when we do the extension out wide, we're going to change the arms to go into a plie squat where arms are here to here. Lift up. Actually, let's just keep it simple. I'm having us do here to here, and that's all it is, you guys. So lower down, lift, but please make sure when we're doing them, the plies, the hips are tucked under for this move, to think about a little bit more engagement in different areas. So it's more pelvis, you're tucking under, it's more inner thigh. So you're trying to imagine your back is against a wall, and then you're like, okay, lift up, squeeze. Yeah, good, Carly. Good, Latifa. Good job. Zoe, don't hate me, just don't take it up quite so hard with the arms. Good, Robin. A little bit less. It's only, I worry about you here and here. Susan, Noah, please just promise me when you guys are doing it, we're not going to pull here. And so you weren't going that, but I always get nervous about the shoulders. And I know my form on this one's not great. There's a reason that I typically don't like to teach these, because my knees and hips are very tight from years of teaching spin and stuff. So if you can open up the hips more and keep the knees looking a little bit less sad than mine, go for it. But it does work for the inner thighs and abs. So just do your best. Judgment-free zone. That's what I always want to say. And then I realize I'm just like quoting, or that's Planet Fitness's slogan, like judgment-free. I'm like, but that's all it is. It's like, no, but just do what you can. They may say something to you. I'll beat them up for you later. 10 seconds. Keep breathing. Nice, Robin. Or not beat them up. Sorry, trying to stay positive, but get out of here. All right, into, no one's gonna say anything. 1, hold it low, you guys. Now bring the arms in front of your chest, lower the arms down, open, lift. So you're just holding this plie. The arms are doing that circle, lower, flip it, lift it. If this makes no sense for the arms, you guys can just keep the arms out wide, but we're doing a little rotation pull in. The legs are hopefully starting to burn. If they're not, take it a little lower. Good, Zoe. Breathe. That's it. Latifa, good, Carly. And 2, other way with these things. Here's your 1. Other way, you guys. Lengthen out. Drop it down. Maybe 1 inch lower. And then flip, lift up. We're only doing this one for 20 seconds. And then we don't have to do it anymore today. Breathe. Nice job, you guys. Yeah, pick, if this is just weird with the arms, pick something else. You can do a bicep curl. We are gonna do bicep curls later though. We're gonna go into some more upper body towards the end of class. So just know that in 7 seconds, you're done with this. We're gonna shake out the legs. Hopefully they're burning. Then the worst will be over after we get through these lunges. And then you get to lay down, 2. And there's your 1. Good, you guys. Drop the weights. Take a second here to literally shake out the legs. Just do this little shake out. And then go ahead, bring your feet together. Bend your knees. So do this little knee bend and then start to drop down through the chest, round through the spine. And then pop up to try to get more of the hamstrings to stretch, and then drop your butt back down again. And as you can see, I'm quietly starting to get into position for us to get these split lunges going. So if you are not into doing a lunge with one of your feet on an elevated surface, again, you do not have to do it, but it is more work for the quads. You'll feel a little bit deeper. And again, a chair will work as long as it's not like a super high chair, but I would not recommend a yoga block because that's going to be a little unstable. So just do what you can, you guys. In 3, we're going to step the right foot forward. Left foot is going to go back either just on releve or up on top of that surface. In 2 and 1, shake it out. So right foot forward, that left foot is going to pop back. And again, pace yourself and listen to your body, you guys. If it's too much to have it up, don't worry about it. Back heel is up no matter what. Right foot is in front. We're going to go for a back knee dip. In 2, lean forward, pull the abs in. And here is your 1, you guys. Taking the arms up overhead, drop down, dip, and then lengthen, stretch the arms out. And I need to adjust. I'm too close to this box. So if you guys are like, I'm doing it on the lift and it's way too close, I want you guys to be able to drop the knee down and then lengthen, lift. And if you're on the floor, you're tapping the floor if you can. So just drop and then extend, lengthen the arm, reach. So it's like we're doing, like if we were on the machines, it would just be like a nice light spring. Right foot would be on the front platform, left leg would be back pushing the carriage out, and then you're dropping down the knee. And then as you lift, I was like, oh, we're going long jump now. Yeah, you guys look good, everybody. Now keep doing it for more time than you care to know. All right, actually not really, 15 seconds this thing. There is a pulse coming up. Keep breathing. Beautiful work, everybody. Good job tonight. In 7, we're gonna hold the left knee back and down. In 6, so if you're doing it on the mat, think 3 inches up, tap the mat, and then just keep going for it. In 2 and 1. All right, you guys, arms up harder, pulse it. So if you're doing the pulse on the floor, just think tap the mat, then lift up 3 inches. So your abs are pulling in. Good, you guys, lean forward. Everybody looks good. I know this one starts to get real, so please take your breaks whenever you need to. It's 10 more seconds. You're doing awesome. Just holding this is hard enough. In 9, we're gonna straighten the back left leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, long jump. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lean forward, you guys. I now pump the arms. Make sure that you guys all have your abs pulled in over that quad. So we're leaning into it, but I want you to get not just the quad, feel the hamstring, feel the outer thigh. Look up and out. Keep pumping. Yay, Latifa, beautiful. Nice, Noah. Stay in it, you guys. That's it, Robin. Good, Susan and Carly and Zoe. Done with these. In 6, in 5, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Shake it out, shake it out. Good, you guys. We're gonna go right into a stretch here. So I'm gonna grab the bookshelf because my balance is horrible. Pulling that right leg back and then try to feel the hip flexor. So as you drop the knee down, if you guys don't need to grab on anything, I'm jealous of you. You can balance. Just try to make sure when we do these stretches, you're not pulling the leg to the side. You want to pull the knee in so you're getting this hip flexor straight down and then the quad straight down. So you don't have to worry about other stuff. You can go a little deeper if you want by bending the support leg and then just dropping into it. Breathe, inhale, exhale, and then shake that foot out. And then if you guess the other leg, you are correct. Other side. But then that's it, you guys. So bringing now the very exciting, oops, other side. Right foot back. That left foot is planted in front. Get yourself situated, you guys. The hips are still squared. And in 5 seconds, we're going down. In 4, but not to fall. In 3, in 2, and here is your 1, kids. Dropping the right knee down, arms lengthen, and then as you lift, extend, stretch out through the torso. So then pull in from the abs, breathe. If the arms are too much, you guys keep your hands on your hips. That's going to be a nicer way to help balance. Doing the extension reach is just a little bit harder. You guys look good though, so lean into it. Making sure the front knee is trying to stay over top of that left heel as best you can. And the deeper the drop, the more intense. Everybody squeeze your butt more. Nice though. Squeeze. When you drive up through that left foot, think about tightening the glute and those toes pushing down a little bit more. And the entire time the abs are working to pull up and in. So just keep breathing. Lengthening down. And then reaching up and away. Yeah, good Robin. You got it, Susan. Good Carly. Good Latifa and Noah. Everybody, 6 seconds. Then you get to be done with this one, and then we are into that very exciting pulse. Breathe deeper. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 1. Hold it. Now pulse it. So if you're on the mat, tap the knee, and then lift up about 3 inches. If you're up on that surface, you guys keep leaning forward. If the lower back is feeling bad, just push through. A couple inches down, couple inches up. 11 seconds, you guys are finishing out with a long jump. In. Now 8. See how fast time goes? We're already ready for 5. In 4, long jump, lengthening out. 3, 2, right hip flexor is going to stretch. 1, lengthen forward, stretch the back leg. You guys are strong on the front leg and that back right leg. Pump, pump, pump. Nice, Latifa. Good, Carly. Good, Zoe. Robin, look up and out a little bit more. Nice, Noah. Good, Susan. Pump, pump, pump. Squeeze the backs of those shoulders. 12 seconds. Almost ready, you guys. We're going to come out of this one and into a squat. And it's only a really, really quick squat. In 5, just because your legs can do it, then we'll stretch that left leg. In 3, in 2, feet together. 1, drop the feet together or bring the feet together from here. Lengthen the arms up, stretch, and then lower down, all the way back, squat. And then lift up. 20 seconds right here, you guys. Reach. So you're pulling the abs in, trying to keep the legs close together, and then lift up. Lengthen your body, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then lower, sitting tailbone back. You can do it, you guys, 10 seconds. Just reach through, feel the calves. My goal is for everybody to feel really sore tomorrow in the legs. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2, and there is your 1. Drop it, yay, down with those. Shake it out, you guys. And then find some water, find something that you can help balance on, and then pull that back heel on the left side over and just breathe. You did it. You did well, guys, nice job. Take an inhale, take an exhale, hydrate, towel off. It just like got so sweaty. I was trying to like pull my hair into like a different non-ponytail and showering right before teaching and then trying to like whatever. I'm clean for you guys, but then I feel like it gets extra sweaty with whatever. So apologies, just like very sweaty today. And then go ahead, you guys, shake out that leg. We're gonna walk it on out. We got some plankage going on. No more stuff with the box. Hand weights, have those nearby you. But extending ourselves out into a hand plank hold in just about 5 seconds. And hydrate if you need to. In 4, palms come down. In 3, shake it out. In 2, and 1. Yay, you guys are already ready for it. Holding that hand plank. All right, you guys. So once you're in that hand plank, hold it, hold the abs in, and now pulse the hips up an inch, down an inch. So it's a pike with a little pulse to it. We're going to be here for 10 more seconds. Keep tightening in from the core, trying to avoid the arch in your back. Think strong arms, strong abs to lift. In 4 seconds, we're going to go for a nice movement of the hands, a little bit to the left side, a little bit to the right side. That's in 2. Hold the hips even. Here's your 1. You guys hold it. Now move the right palm into the middle. Take the left palm slightly out to the outside and then move the right palm to meet it. And then walk it back in center. And then move back center. So you're just essentially walking the hands all the way over to one corner and then walk it back. Now do it slowly, guys. I want you to think of the abs staying pulled in and engaged for all of it. So you're using your core, your powerhouse to help. And you're not just letting the hips twist all over the place. If this is way too much for anybody, go to the knees. You guys can do this on the knees and just make the range of motion as far as those walks a little bit less. And if you need to get off of the wrists, come on down to the elbows and just hold it. But we've got another 10 for these walks side to side. In 9, we're all coming down to the elbows. 8, 7. Good job, you guys. 6, 5. 4 and 3. 2, take it center. 1, meet me in the middle and then drop it to the left elbow, drop it to the right elbow, hold it. you need a child's pose, take it. But if you can carry on 10 seconds to pulse right here, join me on that lift up an inch down inch for 9. Tighten the abs. You can do it, you guys. 8, 7. Breaks whenever you want. Please take them. But in 4, 3. Last 2, back to the hands. Last 1, back to those palms. Hold it, you guys. Abs tight, arms strong. This is for 8, 7, 6. Child's pose in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, child's pose. Good job, you guys. Sit back onto your butt. Stretch those arms out. Let your head relax. Just take a second to chill. Big inhale, big exhale. And then let's go ahead. Come on up to those hands and round the spine up for that cat-cow stretch. So taking your palms underneath your chest. Open the knees out a little wider, so you guys. And then round the spine up. Round, round, round. Feel that C curve in your back. And then release. Let it go. Let your belly drop out. Let the hips pop up. And then lift your chin up. And this one, try not to strain. I realize depending on where you're watching, like if you're on an iPad or phone or whatever, look up and out. So all we're going to be doing is the cat-cow for about another 30 seconds. So try to take your focus up. Feel the back of the neck. Pull. And then release down around the spine. Just because I've noticed, I mean, the longer with quarantine, along with everybody also working always on the computer, our necks are starting to get weird. So I think really exaggerate the roundedness here, the chin pulls in. And then as you lift, try to emphasize that pull up from the chin. And it might feel hurt, it might hurt. Just do what you can to look up. And if that's still too much, drop the head. Then try to look up, pull the heels from those palms back. Pull the shoulders back. A lot of times our shoulders are just too tight, and then round back up again. And then we'll get ready to take this into a downward facing dog next. One more of that lift. And then when you're ready, you guys drop the head down. Go ahead, nod the chin to your chest. Big breath in, big breath out. And now tuck the tiptoes underneath so we can prep ourselves to lift up, push the heels down, lift the butt up, and then go into your pedaling of the right knee, pedaling of that left knee, just to get a little bit more from the lower back, from the hips. Big inhale. Big exhale. And now go ahead, you guys, walk the hands back towards where those toes are. So you're gonna end up in your forward fold stretch, and then connect your hands onto your elbows, and then just side to side. Feel the lower back and the mid back. Get a little bit of that relief as you go side to side. We're gonna do one forward fold with that reach up and pop the hands on the lower back, and then we're gonna come back on down for another hand plank. So if you're like, I need to take a break, that's fine. But you guys just at least do the stretch, let the arms dangle, and then round up vertebra by vertebra. Feel the spine connect up, lengthen through, grow taller on that reach, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale, circle the arms out without knocking into something. And then plant your palms onto your lower back, open up the chest, and just breathe. Nice inhale. Nice exhale, let it go, and then drop it down. Shake out the palms, shake out the wrists. And then meet me back onto the mat with your hand plank hold. Whenever you're ready, you guys. If you need to take another moment or two, get some water, do it. Knees to modify. We're gonna go in for this time a nice pull to the left and to the right with the knees. So if you're modifying, you're on your knees and doing a hip drop side to side. In 3, outside pull in 2. And here is your 1. Kids, pull to the outside tap, outside tap. And you can do this on the elbows too, guys. So if your wrist's good, Carly, you're like, go to the forearms. Or side to side hip drop. So modification to get off the wrists, elbows come on down, or elbows, knees. You guys can do the hip drop side to side. Just pick something, because we're here for another 15 seconds. And then the good news is, you guys, we're done with the regular center planks. We do have some side plankages today. Modification for side planks will be that nice cherry picker for the first one, and then second one will be bicycle kicks. So if you don't want to do side planks, those are your options. I'll give them to you when we get there. You've got another 2, another 1. Hold it center, you guys. Tighten in through the abs wherever you are. Maybe you can bring it back to the palms if you're on the elbows. We're going to go for an elbow pull back. In 3, drop down to the knees, you guys. In 2, 1, pull the elbows back. It's like a mini awful push-up, and then reach up, stretch. This is the last little part of it. So open up the chest, elbows pull back, abs pull in, and then lift. It's not the full push-up. Just think elbows pull back, and then expand the chest up. 2 more, you guys, we're done with it. 1 more. Nice, Latifa, and then hinge back, take that child's pose, reach the arms out, and stretch. So just enjoy the stretch. That's done. Hooray. Nice inhale. Take a nice exhale. And then let's go ahead and flip it onto, let's starting off with the right side. So this is one, I believe, I think we did this one yesterday. I want you guys to bring your right knee down underneath this hip and then extend, lengthen the left leg out. From here, we're gonna go in for a pull of this left knee up. And then we're gonna try to also balance on this right arm. So the start position, you guys, is here. This top left arm is gonna reach here to here, but try to tap the outside of that knee. So it's a reach, lift, and then extend, pull. Yeah, good, you guys. So reach, lift, and then out of this one, we're gonna drop it down. So even though I know we're crunching on this left side, we're just gonna drop it down to the right elbow to go into a side plank. So we're just doing a little bit of in between here today on the obliques, but it'll get you, I promise. So think belly button in, reach the elbow. Nice job, Susan. Good, Noah, stay with it, Carly. Good, Robin. Robin, good knee. Good, Zoe. That's it, you guys. Breathe. Deeper inhale, deeper exhale. Nice, Latifa, just breathe in, reach, just keep doing it. We've got less than, man, there's still quite a few seconds. Less than the time we started, so keep tightening up from the arm that's on the mat as well. And getting ready to drop it, stacking the knees or stacking the feet. Feet stacked is gonna be a little bit more intense, harder for the side plank. Knee stack is a little bit easier. And Zoe or anybody else that needs to not do the side plank, go into that reach cherry picker right and left in 3, in 2, and there is your 1, you guys. Drop it down safely. Right elbow drops, knees, extend them underneath with the feet kicked back to make it easier, or feet stack, pop up, and just hold it. Every 10 seconds we change something, but if you're doing cherry pickers, yeah, so just keep doing them. So in 5, we're gonna pulse up. 4, 3, 2, and pulse it up, an inch, down, inch. Tightening from the right side, that waist lift, knowing that you're gonna change this really quickly to be a thread of the needle. In 3, you're doing awesome, you guys. 2, 1, thread the needle. Top arm wraps under, lengthen and lift. And then we're gonna go into another hold in 3, 2, 1, just hold, you guys, hold and lift. Tighten from the right tricep, arms are working too, this right waist is working. In 4, in 3, you gotta pulse again, 2, 1, pulse it. It's crazy how fast 10 seconds go. I mean, it all feels terrible, I realize that. But doing this, I can barely say a sentence. Here's your 2, thread the needle. Here's your 1, finish out this side, you guys. Thread it, lift it. We're gonna stretch in 7, 6. Keep breathing, 5, 4, dropping down to that hip. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop that hip down, pull the right knee in front, pull the left knee back behind you, and then extend, pull across your body with this right arm, stretch, and then take your focus over towards like where, well, mine's like where the box in water is, over that right shoulder. So you're looking over the shoulder and then drop it. This is another really lovely stretch for the shoulder, for the neck. If it hurts, you don't have to do the head pull with it, but just try to hold. Maybe it's weird, then you can grab a little bit different on the wrist. Big breath in, big breath out. Now you guys take this top right arm and extend it over so you're in that star stretch, and then you can look over towards where that left, the left leg is. Look over this way. So this arm is reaching and you're taking your focus that way with it. Here's your 5. The good news is we're gonna go into the other side in 4 for that really nice knee pull. In 3, 2, and there's your 1. You guys shake out that hand and then place yourself back down onto your knees. Get some water again if you need it. Situate the left knee under that hip. In 3, we're gonna go into it. Don't get hurt. In 2, take the left arm down. And here is your 1, kids. Pull, try, keyword is try to tap the outside of that knee. I realize that's easier said than done. So if your reach pull is like here to here, so be it. That is fine, you guys. You're still working to hold yourself balanced here with this left side, and then we're tightening up, crunching on the right. And you're getting work for the hip flexor, which I realize is like not the most exciting body part, but our hip flexors need to get stronger too. All that tightness in here, it's also a little area that we got to work. So just try to do your best. Reach, like this side for me is so much worse. So if this is also the side you're like, Make it small and just try to be proud of yourself for getting through it. Reach and extend. We're lengthening out as well on this side of your torso. So it's that stretch and that strengthening. Reach, pull. Good job, you guys. Happy Groundhog Day. I feel like this is every day. We're stuck in this day forever. Reach and pull. Lengthen away and stretch in 5. But you're not stuck in this move forever. We got side plank until we do bicycles in 3, 2, and 1. Safely, guys, drop it on down. Elbow down with the knee stacked, easier, feet stacked, you know. In 3, in 2, here is your 1. Every 10 seconds, something changes. So thinking about staying strong on that left side. Make sure, from where I can see you guys, everyone's shoulders look good, but try not to pull back behind, that's all. Okay, and now we got a thread. Go into the thread. We'll thread it first. Then we'll pulse it. Reach up, lengthen around. In 3, 2. Here's your 1. You guys hold it. Hold it, and now pulse it. Just breathe. We're going to go in for 1 more hold. In 3, 2, 1. Just hold it. I swear this side, the timer is going faster. I know it's not, but just hold it and getting ready to go in for that threading. In 2, 1. Thread the needle and then open up and around. Next countdown, it's your final pulse coming up. In 3, 2. Here's your 1, you guys. Lift it, pulse it, up an inch, down an inch. Strong abs, strong through that left arm. Right arm reaches away. Nice job, you guys. Here's your 2. Here's your 1. Drop it. Yay. Side plank done. Or bicycle's done. Pull the back leg in. Front left leg angles out. And then take your left arm, reach it across your body. And then once you guys have stretched across your body with it, look away up and over that left shoulder. And I always pull closer to my elbow, you guys. You can, this might be different for everybody, so if you want to bring it closer down to the wrist even, might feel a little bit better to get that stretch from the back of the shoulder. Mess with it. Every day is a little bit different than the other days. So if you need to take it a little bit differently on this, go for it. But big breath in. Take that big breath out. And then go ahead, bring yourself back center, and now extend. We're going to lengthen this left arm up and just reach over. Yeah, trying to get from that left side. And then once you're in that stretch, you guys look over towards that right knee. Just find that good stretch and breathe. Hold it, hold it. Just a couple of seconds here on this stretch. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. And then we get to lay down. You guys have made it to the end of the laying down portion. Also, this is where I want you guys, if you can grab your hand weights, get the hand weights for it. Go ahead, take that arm, shake it out, and then lay down onto your backs. So hand weights, whatever is gonna feel helpful and not hurt. 3-pound weights is kind of my go-to, my recommend, but if you wanna do a little heavier, that is also fine. We're gonna start off with the arms out wide to our sides in a V shape, and those legs are going to be planted down. So think heels push down, hip distance, arms out wide at a V shape. We're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders up right here, pulling the arms to the sides of those hips. Exhale, and then inhale, back down, stretch the arms. So as you crunch, think about the sides of those arms pulling in, think about the belly button pulling in, and then as you open, extend, only to that V shape with the arms open out. Yeah, good, you guys. Nice, Robin. Yeah, good Noah, good Zoe, that's it. Lift and then extend, pull, pull, pull. Good Susan, so think about that expansion. Try not to go extra wide, you guys. If you're starting to feel it in the neck, scale back a little bit. Don't go quite so far out. Yeah, good Carly. All right, I've got another 15 seconds right here. So breathe and pull in to your sides, and then we're gonna hold it in that lift up. We're still pulling the heels back towards your butts, you guys. So think the legs are active, just holding here. In 5, it gets really easy just to think about one thing, but try to bring the legs back into it. In 3, holding it up. In 2, and 1. Hold it up, you guys. Now just the arms, open a couple inches, in a couple inches. So the arms are hopefully starting to burn out. Squeeze through the shoulders. 5 seconds here. Keep the abs pulled in. Try to keep the head up. You're doing awesome. In 3, in 2, 1, hold the arms in as close to your sides as you can. Lift the crunch up a little higher, and now pulse it forward. This is for 5. Reach for 4. You can do it, you guys. For 3, lift the chin up off the chest. For 2, we're recovering. In 1, recover, lower it down, ditch the weights, shake out those hands. Good job, you guys. And then with or without the hand weights, we're gonna bring the arms above the collarbone, lift up just one of those legs. I'm gonna start off with my right leg to keep it consistent. We're gonna crunch, lift, and then extend and kick that leg out. It looks like this, you guys. Crunch, and then extend, reach. So keep it consistent. We're doing the same leg over and over, but as you pull in, try to go past your belly button with it. Think a dynamic pull, reach, and then lengthen out and away. And then keep doing it, you guys, that pull. Nice, everybody. Squeeze through, up, reach. And if the arms are starting to feel like it's too much, get rid of them. You guys know that. Listen to your body. Take breaks. We're in this one for a little bit of time, but you're doing really well. You're almost done. You got less than 30 seconds on this puppy. And then we're going to go into one little hold. What's that? Reach, pull. Tighten in from the abs. Lengthen those arms. Preparing ourselves for a hold. That leg is going to stay in that nice 90-degree bent position, hovered up above the hip in 12 seconds. Good, Zoe. Slow it down, everybody. Go even slower than you want to go. I promise it won't help the timer. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and here is your 1. You guys hold the lift, knees pulled up. Now pulse it, knee up. As you're doing this pulse, try to reach the arms past that that extension point. So just think reach forward, pull, like your arms are being pulled in front. Good, Noah. Stay with it, Carly. You guys are almost there. You can do it, Susan. Breathe and pull, breathe and pull. 10 seconds, you're done with it. Good, Zoe. 9, 8, that's it, Robin. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, you guys. Last 2 on this one. And last 1, drop it down. Beautiful. The leg that you were just doing that pull with, cross that heel over, go to your figure 4 stretch, you guys. So push on the knee. Maybe it feels better today to let that hip kind of drop to one side or kick that leg up. You can pull the hands behind it, maybe tighten, or not tighten, maybe lengthen that leg up. And you can do it side to side, whatever feels good, do it. Opening up from the hip and just pushing a little bit to get the IT band for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that foot down. All right, kids, we're doing the other leg. Plant those feet. We'll stretch off the other side. So whatever one you did not previously do, we're going into it. In 3, this will be for me, my left leg. So if you did with me, left leg up. In 2, arms reach up. And 1, take that knee, pull it in, and then exhale, lengthen out with that crunch. So pull everything up. Yeah, good job, you guys. This is a full minute, but the good news is you can always tune me out and chill. And the other good news is we're isolating out, like this is wonderful for the lower abs, but it's nice because it connects up and into that oblique as well. So isolating out on the specific sides do help us to tighten and strengthen. Sometimes when we do just like everything double leg drops, all that, it gets, I don't know, it gets a little different. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. I mean, you're almost done now. So if you had qualms about it, we're almost through it, but just breathe and extend. Go slower, everybody, myself included. Lengthening out and away from that hip. In less than 16 seconds, we're going to go into that hold. So your left knee is going to stay over the hip. You're going to try to keep the arms reaching. You're doing wonderful work. So again, just keep in as best you can. In 3, 2, and 1. Hold that lift, you guys, and now pulse in. Reach the arms as that knee comes in past the hip. So just lift and breathe. Good, Carly. Stay with it, you guys. We're done with this one. In 17, pull the abs in tighter. That's it. So we try not to give up. You got it, Noah. Keep breathing. You're almost there, Robin. We're almost done, Susan. Here's your 5. Reach, pull, 4. Reach, pull, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Nice job, you guys. Take it on down and then cross that leg, that heel over the other knee. Open up that hip and then just push onto the knee. Or again, do whatever you guys did last time. If you want to do that lift up pull, you can do the side to side. If that doesn't feel good, pick something else. We are going to go into a really nice move that you get to keep your head down for next. Your legs are going to lengthen up to a tabletop position, and it's going to be a drop to the left, drop to the right. I will show you, but I'm going to have us keep the legs at a tabletop. I don't want to say we have to do it with the weight. If you have the weight
and you guys want this harder, you can put it in between your feet. For me, that just starts to feel weird with my knees. So when you're ready, you guys bring the legs up to tabletop, squeeze the knees in together, pull your belly button in, push those palms down. Your head's gonna stay down the whole entire time. We're gonna slowly drop the knees over to that left side, pull yourself back center with those knees, and then drop to the right side. So we're not lifting up so far, like we're not gonna go all the way over to one side, but I want you to think of continuing to stabilize with your center, your powerhouse, your core, everything in the midsection, what we're pulling in from, and you're trying to go not just parallel with the hips, but think the front corner edges of your mat. Now that's a really like exaggerated reach, but just to get some guidance here, it's like a little bit over to the side, then pull back in middle, and then a little bit over, stretch it. So you're stretching the abs out while maintaining hopefully a flat back. Your hips are gonna lift, the lower back's gonna lift up a little bit, but you guys are not toppling over to one side completely. Just breathe. And then this is gonna take us into circles. Keeping the legs glued together for the circle, so it's still gonna be lower abdominal work, but try to think your knees are glued in, sides of those legs are glued in, the lower abs are pulling in really tight, and you're doing a good job. At least for another 10 seconds. Breathe and pull in 9. We're gonna stop those knees back into the center position. 8, 7, 6 and 5, 4 and 3. You're almost there, you guys. 2, and last 1. Pull yourself back to center. Tighten the abs again, and now trace a circle with the knees staying glued in. So you're just going one direction over and over again. Keep the pelvis pulling up. Or sorry, tuck the pelvis under so your back is down, but we're pulling up and in with the belly button. Keep going for it, you guys. We're gonna go the other way with this lovely circle in 6 seconds. Keep breathing in 5, 4. Knees, keep them glued in, 3 and 2. And 1. Other way, you guys, switch that circle, lengthen out and around, working from the hips, still pushing down through those palms. We've got some arms coming up after this. We're gonna lay down onto our bellies. Hand weights are, again, always optional. In less than, where are we at? 10 seconds, you guys. In 9, 8, 7. And if you don't want to lay on your stomach, 6, 5, you can do this kneeling. 4, 3, 2, and there's your 1. You guys pull the knees back towards your chest. Give yourself a well-deserved pull. Knees come past the collarbone, and then side to side. As you're doing that, slowly try to pry the knees open a little bit more so you're getting a, like, it's not a full happy baby, but it's a stretch back. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Now you guys, either roll over onto your stomachs and then extend the arms back with those hand weights, or you can come to a kneeling position. I'm gonna keep my feet down here with the toes planted down. The arms are gonna extend back. So when you do this, you guys lift the head, neck, and shoulders up, stretch the arms back, and then lower it back down. 1 pound weights or 2 pound weights, I would suggest is the most. I know you guys are all strong, but when we go past like 5 or 6 pounds, it just starts to pull up into the neck. And I want to think long arms, stretch, pull, 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 back to those shoulders, and then lower it. Again, if it's too much on the stomach, come to your knees. You're doing essentially the same thing. You can sit your butt back, but lift up, reach, and then come back down a little bit. So it's an extension, up, reach to the shoulders, and then back down. And whatever you're doing, stay with it, you guys. Lengthen up, reach back, and then drop it down. And I come double check. Everybody taking. Good Zoe, good Noah, nice Susan, yeah, good Robin. You're good, Car. Stay with it, you guys. You're almost done. Reach and lengthen up, stretch, stretch, stretch. We're gonna do a hold. Those arms are gonna extend and hold back. In 5, I guess I can face this way. In 4, in 3, holding the arms back. In 2, wherever you're at. 1, hold the arms back, you guys, and now try to lift up an inch down. It's just a little pulse, little pulse. Feel the shoulders pull. This is for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, and 6. Almost there, you guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down and take it into, if you guys are laying down, pull the hands to the top of where the mat is. Stretch up for that nice swan stretch or a mini cobra stretch. Lift the chin up. And if you're like, I don't like that one, you can just go into a classic child's pose with the arms reaching back behind you and the head drop down. And just chill. Let the upper back chill. If you're into that swan cobra, come on down, reset, and then pop back up. but we're gonna lift it up. We're gonna take it into a downward facing dog and then get to finish out with just a couple inhales, couple exhales. Good job today, you guys. Thanks for coming. Always thanks for coming. In 3, 2, and 1. And it's a little bit after 5:15, so if you gotta go, I get it. So tuck the toes, pop the hips up, drop the head down, do a little of that pedaling, right knee, left knee. And then let's bring it on up. That nice forward fold stretch, just shaking out the hands, shaking out the wrists. I'm gonna face you guys. It's always so weird to not face you guys. And in 3, we'll start to round up. In 2, and 1, taking the arms with you, slow, calculated roll up. Get something good for yourself today. Reach the arms out, shake it out, and then extend up and over, reach that right arm. Lengthen out for 3, just a little side bend. 2, and 1. Good, you guys. And then switch, circle that arm down and lengthen up and over for 4, just a little reach. We're gonna do another inhale, another exhale, and then you can have a nice night. 2, and 1. Bring it back in center, shake it out, shake it out. 2 of these, bend the knees, reach the arms up, stretch, and lengthen out. Let it go. Last 1, kids, big bend in those knees, reach the arms up, lengthen nice and tall, stretch towards the sky. Grow taller here, and then release tension, anxiety, all that stuff. Let it go. Good job. Nice job, you guys. Thanks for coming. Susan, thanks for doing this later. Any questions, you guys, let me know.